Preparation for tomorrow. Maybe spend.
So,
Preparation for tomorrow. For tomorrow.
yeah, we are ready for tomorrow, and we love to train in the stadium before the game. It's a nice stadium, and it's good motivation for the boys. And I think we are ready.
But after the match, after the first match, you said that one.
Oh no, I recognize you. No.
One thing that you want to improve or you want to fix is your defense. You want to fix the strength of the player of the team. How is it going? How is it so far for to train to improve the strength from the player?
Now we know what we did wrong in the first game, and I know, and maybe you know, we play with another team. A lot of players play now for the first time with Siap, and the first 20 minutes we played the first game for us was good, and after that there were a lot of problems where we trained today, and I hope for tomorrow that let's go back.
I heard from the Secretary General of Indonesian Football Federation. He said that maybe tomorrow there will be a chance for more people to come in the stadium more than the first match. How do you think about it? More people will come more than the last match.
No.
What do you think about the Indonesian supporters?
I hope so. When we come here, we play for the people and for everyone here, and how more people in the stadium for the players, for us, and for Indonesia, how bigger and how more loud. It's perfect. But how many people can stay here?
The capacity is 30,000,
Yeah.
but maybe just a half. The ticket will be sold is maybe just a half of the capacity.
No, it's good. The people, the supporters make a lot of loud in the first game, and there were not many people in the stadium, but you heard them. It is good for Indonesia and good for Curacao.
After the first match and going to second match, who players Indonesian to watch here?
Who is the best Indonesian player?
Yes.
You will anticipate just like my question before.
Yes.
Yeah, I said to you all the players.
Yes.
No, but Indonesia plays very good. You win the game, and there are a lot of good players, I think. But what I said in my first interview with number 12, Arhan,
Yeah.
that's a player with his
Nice throw in.
yeah, okay, a good player. He can play in the defense and the forward player. So you have a lot of good players, I think. And
Which, based on the previous meeting, can you give me an example which team in CONCACAF or CONMEBOL, which is feels like similar with national team of Indonesia?
Brazil, I think.
Why? Why the reason? The reason.
No,
coach? Why?
it's a joke. I think we play a lot of games in CONCACAF against Mexico, USA, with good result, and with another team and some other players. We are not now here playing normally, and if I see difference now Indonesia and Curacao, I think it level and Bolivia. I think.
Coach, yesterday after the match, the president of Indonesian Federation, he said that maybe after the match with Curacao, he maybe want to take another match with national team from the country that maybe have a rank in the middle between 50 maybe. Is there any country that you think you suggest for Indonesia that we can fight with?
Gevraagd of jij de president heeft gevraagd. Hij zegt, als je zelf nog zo'n bekend aan gewonnen. yesterday, we spelen op een rank 5 van de wereldranking.
Yeah.
En waarom ook niet games?
Also a good idea for to learn, but if you play the official games, it's another game than a friendly game. It's for us the same. If we, for example, we play the Gold Cup, the quarterfinal against USA, and we grow to a level. And to come to a level is not the most problem, but to stay there is, what can I say, that's what it is. And if you one time can play against an opponent at level 50, it's good to learn from the players. They get a lot of routine, and if you can, you have to do that.
So,
It's advice.
just want to make sure from the previous match, what did you evaluate to face Indonesia in the next match?
Again?
Evaluate.
What did you evaluate?
Evaluation.
Evaluation. Yeah. What did you evaluate to face the Indonesia for the next match? For tomorrow?
Yeah, what we will do better is create chances, and if you see the goals Indonesia scored against us, we made some mistakes before that Indonesia scored a goal, and we learn from the first match what we have to do tomorrow.
So your team ready for revenge tomorrow?
Always, always. Yes, but I hope that for both, that it is a good game for Indonesia, for the people, and of course we will win. That it was the first game off, we will win, and try to win. But if it is a good game for both, then I'm very happy.
So tomorrow, is there any chance for surprise for Indonesia?
Sure.
Coach, last coach. Any statement about the stadium, the field? Is it better than the first game?
This the same, and it is good.
Let's talk about weather in Indonesia.
No excuse. If we lose, it's no excuse.
No, I mean, how about the weather in Indonesia? Do you take time to adapt? And does the weather bother you for playing the match?
A lot of players come from Europe, and we are Curacao. Curacao is 30 degrees. As the weather is good. It is now we fly, we train. Small time between that, but the weather is not a problem. All the players, it is your mindset. What is your mindset? And if we lose, then there's no excuse that the weather is too hot or something. No problem.
About the food in Indonesia, your player, the food you eat, your team.
Only ice creams. No, good. The food is good, and the whole service very common in hotels. They help us. It's all the things what we have to do to prepare for the game is good. Also the food.
Okay.
Okay.